Hey guys, it's me, Stephanie. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I'm back. I want to talk to you guys today and encourage you guys today on this Encouragement Friday and talk about like self-sabotaging. Listen, a lot of us, we make mistakes. We're all human. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have to just look into the mirror. I've been in situations before where I've been on the other end, just like you guys have been in situations where you've been on the other end. But before I get started, I just want to say my last video, yes, I know some of you guys were like, oh, this is so robotic and da 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 da. But listen, I've been taking speech classes. I've been working on my vocabulary. So I'm trying my best to not repeat myself, not say certain words. You know what I mean? That's a part of me improving myself. So if some of the videos sound robotic in the beginning or whatever, just ignore it. You know, I'm just trying to go with the flow, but at the same time, I'm also trying to be very self-aware when it comes to the types of words that I say, the things that I speak as well. And that's, like I said, that's a part of me just bettering myself, okay? So as us as individuals, we definitely, sometimes we need validations from others, right? Sometimes we look to other people to uplift us, to help us, you know? And sometimes when we're not happy with ourselves, right, we tend to look for other people to validate us or to give us something else to kind of take our distraction off of us not being happy, right? And what can happen when it comes to that is we can get ourselves tied into negativity. Okay, so it could be like as simple as watching something on TV. It can be watching someone's YouTube channel. It can be reading an article, you know, and sometimes what will happen is we will be so quick to point fingers at other people, not realizing that, you know, we haven't even pointed the fingers at ourselves most of the times because we're so busy trying to ignore our flaws and sweep everything under the rug. We would rather focus on what everybody else is doing and pointing the fingers at everybody else, basically judging, right? So what I want to talk to you guys today about is about self-sabotage. And, you know, God always brings us in people's lives for a reason. Every door that opens, God will use someone to help you open that door. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be using someone or just being around someone in order for them to open the door for you. I tell you guys about that all the time. Like, be cautious of people trying to use you, take advantage of you, etc. But if you are literally someone that's very genuine and you just want the door open for you in a positive way, you want to, it's called networking. You want to meet other people, evolve with other people. Why is it the number one, you know, the number one rule on like a millionaire or a successful person's list is keep positive people around you. Keep people who are going to be thriving just like you, who are just as ambitious as you. Why? Because when you are surrounding yourself with people who are ambitious, you're going to take on that same energy. It's motivation, it's ambition. But if you're naturally an envious or jealous person, you have not dealt with the issues that you have within yourself, you're going to self-sabotage, you know, the opportunities that you have with other people. You never know who God is going to send in your life to open a door for you. And that's the thing. Sometimes we're so caught up in the media, we sit there and we're pointing fingers at other people, not realizing like, yes, we have not pointed fingers at ourselves. We have not even cleaned up our own lives. And a lot of the times because of us looking for validation in other people, we are easily influenced by the decisions of others, right? And we have to understand that as human beings, we also have to have a backbone. We cannot, and here's the thing, it's easy for us to be influenced if we're insecure, if we have anxiety, if we're not happy with ourselves. So we will look for someone to point fingers at in order for us not to blame ourselves, right? In order for us not to look into our own lives. Hence why a lot of us are so into like celebrity gossip, into a lot of this stuff, because we look at their lives like, oh, their life is perfect. I wish I had a life like that, or I wish I had what they had. And most of us can't even endure what it is that they endure. That's why I don't judge celebrities, you know? So it's like a part of self-sabotaging is judging other people without actually knowing what's going on. What people don't understand is when you are so busy judging someone else, you are self-sabotaging. You are actually self-sabotaging. You know what I mean? Because God is looking at you and God is watching your every move. God knows your heart. And a lot of the times when you are judging someone else and your life isn't even clean, a lot of the times it's like you're kind of blocking your own blessings. Sometimes we're supposed to look at people and learn from people, right? It's like most of us, we don't want to be judged. We don't like being judged. I see people all the time on my channel saying, oh my God, Steph, you're so right. You know, I've been there. My family has done this to me. My friends has done this to me. And then we're the same people that go through this stuff, but then, and we complain about it, but then we're the same ones to be judging someone else. that we don't even know. It doesn't matter about their status. It doesn't matter if their whole life is in the public. Because that's the excuse a lot of people like to use. Well, they shouldn't put their life in the public anyways. If they didn't put their life in the public, we wouldn't have known. So we have an opinion because you chose to put it in the public. Okay, some people, yes, they choose to put their life in the public, but there's some things they don't want in the public, and it just happens to be in the public, right? It still doesn't give us a right to judge them, because at the end of the day, it may not even be true. And sometimes when we're so busy being influenced by others, right, like YouTube channels, movies, the media, the news, when we're so busy being influenced by other people, and we don't have our own backbone, we start to believe what it is they have put out there for us to believe, right? And we don't even know the truth. Part of not self-sabotaging is owning up to your own responsibilities, your own faults, making decisions for yourself, not letting anyone influence your decisions. Now, I'm not saying you guys can't, go out there and, watch, gossip stuff or watch something to see what's going on. But what I'm saying is don't allow other people to influence your decisions on how you feel about someone. Because sometimes you can watch someone or you can watch something and it's speaking negatively about someone, and that person's actually a good person, but because of what you've heard, literally, now you're taking on the energy of what it is that you've heard, and now when you see that person, you look at that person differently. And whatever it is you heard wasn't even true, and they could be a really good person, but it's because of the person you heard that from, the media source you've heard that from, the articles you've heard that from, whatever influence that you decided to allow in for you to have that impact on you, that has now influenced your feelings and your decisions on how you feel about another person. And the dangerous thing about that, is that sometimes the people that we're judging, the people that we're influenced to dislike or that we're influenced to judge, are the same people we're supposed to actually be learning from, we're supposed to be actually looking up to, are the same people that God may have sent in our lives to open doors. We can learn from everybody. I can learn from you guys, you can learn from me. And when I speak this stuff, guys, I want you guys to know that when I'm talking to you guys, I'm not directly aiming towards a specific person or a specific group of people, because someone definitely messaged me last week and she was like, girl, I be watching your videos and you check me all the time. Like, you're always checking me, but I don't take it personal, I learn from it. And I like that. I like that, because when I make these videos, it's not to check anyone. And I know most of the stuff I talk about is like, okay, it's the obvious, but sometimes it's not the obvious to some people. It's the obvious to know about sex. It's the obvious to know about debt. It's the obvious to know about some of this stuff, but some of us we were not educated on stuff like that. We had to learn on our own, and we had to make mistakes, right? So sometimes it's really good to have someone bring up topics like this and to discuss things like this, even if you are in the other shoe, even if you are the person that may be hating or may be jealous. I'm here to teach you, and I'm here to help you so you can learn and you can evolve and be like, you know what? Maybe that's why things have been blocked in my life. Maybe that's why I'm not able to progress, because I've been enduring and gossip and negativity, and I've been literally pushing away the people that actually care about me, that actually love me, that want to see the best in me. And these people are the same ones that God has brought in my life to teach me, to help me evolve, to help me grow. But because I'm so distracted by listening to the gossipers or listening to the negative people, this has now caused me to have a negative approach towards this person, to where now I have blocked my blessings. Because now I can't learn from this person, because I don't see this person the way that they should be seen because of the influence of others, right? So it's very important, guys, for you guys to really have that discernment. Most of us, we learn based on example. Okay, based on examples. So if someone is trying to teach you and help you, and they're living a life of, happiness, or they're living a life of exactly what it is that they're actually speaking, God is using that person as an example to teach you, because God knows that you are someone that learns based on examples. I'm someone that learns based off examples. I'm not someone you can just talk to and then, I listen to you and I go do what it is you say. All my mentors and all the people that I look up to, they're doing way better than me. in their life. You know, yes, they have issues. We all have issues. We're all going through stuff, but they're at a higher status and a higher level than me. And I've never once been jealous of them. I've never been envious of them. I've never hated on them. Every time I see them evolve or I see that they're doing something that's encouraging, it motivates me. And God uses them as an encouragement to motivate me. So you have to understand that God will bring people in your lives to motivate you, encourage you. And it's very important to not get to a place of insecurity, to not get to a place of doubt. And sometimes what we do as human beings is we will see someone who is thriving. They have a nice car, they have a nice home, they have the relationship goals, you know, their social media is popping. And then what will happen is when we see this stuff, we automatically get this feeling inside of insecurity, of doubt. And then we're like, we unfollow. Oh, I don't want to follow this person. I don't want to support this person, you know. And then what will happen is when there's people talking negatively about that person, you know, or there's media things going on with that person, it's a lot easier for you to believe it. Reason being is because that person's life or whatever it is that you have seen that they have been accomplishing in their lives, they have triggered you with these accomplishments. So because you have been easily triggered, now it's a lot easier for you to believe the negatives of this person. Why? Because that kind of helps you mask out the changes that you have to make from within. And that's what I want you guys to work on for those who are going through that. Work on when you see someone else's happiness, ask yourself, why do I feel like this? Why do I feel triggered by someone else's success? Why do I feel triggered that this person is evolving? I shouldn't feel triggered. I should be feeling encouraged. So you have to right away own up to the responsibility and own up to the way you feel. Don't try to run away from it. Own it. If you're hating, own that you're hating and that's something you have to work on. You know, if you're envious, own that you're envious and that's something you have to work on, right? But it takes a really, really strong person. It takes a really honest person to say, you know what? I shouldn't be feeling this way about this person. I need to make some changes in my life. And that's the first step. That's the first step. Okay, God will use these same people to help us and to motivate us and to teach us. It's so important to not block your blessings by seeing someone else's progression and getting triggered from it and then pushing this person away. You have to ask yourself sometimes, what is it this person has done to me personally for me to feel this way I feel about this person? You know, so it could be gossiping, it could be media, it could be articles, whatever it is that may have influenced you to feel some type of way about someone, or it could be just them evolving, right? Ask yourself, what has this person done to me personally for me to feel this way about them? If they have done nothing to you, then you have no reason to dislike them. You have no reason to hate them. And if anything, you should be learning from them. If they're a good person and you don't see anything validating that they're a bad person, and I'm not talking about the naysayers and gossip and all of that stuff. No, this is like you personally feeling like, okay, they've done nothing to you. Then you have to use your own discernment, have a backbone. Have a backbone and make your own decisions, and also pray about it. Pray about it. Ask God to show you this person and who this person really is. You know, because I'm telling you right now, most of the times we are sabotaged by the devil. The devil will use other people to sabotage your blessing. God will send someone in your life that's going to motivate you, encourage you, and you're going to see how they're living. You're going to see them live. You're going to see the fruits of their labor. And God knows that this person is supposed to be someone that's going to open doors for you. This may be the person that opens a big door for you and gets you onto the next level that you've been looking for. This could be the person that helps you heal your anxiety. This could be the person that helps you get this new job. Do you get where I'm coming from? That can introduce you to this love interest, you know. And then what will happen is, because of the insecurities, because of the naysayers and all of that, the devil will use these same people to block you. So now because you feel some type of way about that person, you know, and you have no reason to feel this way, you don't want to learn from them, you don't want to watch them evolve with them, or you don't want to take any advice from them, or you don't want to support their business, or you don't want to, you get where I'm coming from? Now you have blocked your own blessings because of that insecurity, or because of what whoever said to you influenced you. Now you have blocked your own blessing. I've witnessed most of the times people have literally lost out on blessings because of jealousy and envy. Because the same person that they're envying was the same person that was going to open a door for them. The same person they're jealous of was the same person that was going to help them evolve and grow. it's so important to not push away people who are actually going to be there for you, who actually want to help you, who actually want to see you grow. Ask yourself, okay, if I'm watching this YouTube channel from this person, what am I learning from this person? If I'm getting coaching from this person, what am I learning from this person? Okay, you know, if I'm reading this person's book, what am I learning from this person? If you are learning from someone and someone is teaching you and it's been nothing but positive, you can't let one negative rumor, or you can't let the influence of others or the jealousy or the hate that you have inside of you, you can't let that block you from getting the knowledge and the wisdom from the person that God has sent in your life to teach you. You cannot let that block you. Because that could be the blockage for a lot of people, and they don't even realize it. They don't even realize it. And most of the times it's like, you will it's like you can go to someone and get help from someone, and then next week you don't like them because they accomplished something and they've done nothing to you. Their accomplishment had nothing to do with you, but you just went to them to get help, or they just helped you last week, and then because of you seeing how they live now, it's like now you can't go back to them because you done sabotaged yourself, because you done showed your true colors. Now that person is not going to want to help you anymore. That person is not going to want to, you know, they forgive you, but they're not going to want to be there to support you anymore like they did before, because now they have to protect themselves. Right? That's why it's so important to really, really, really use your discernment, and to, you know, it's important for us to take responsibility of our actions as human beings. And to catch, you know, to catch ourselves, to check ourselves in the moment when we feel some type of way. Check ourselves. Like, why am I feeling like this towards this person? Like, this person did nothing to me. You know, you got to check yourself in the moment. That's how you evolve. That's how you grow. The more you check yourself in the moment, let me tell you something, the stronger you become, which means that every time you are around people who are achieving goals and doing big things, you're not going to feel the envy or jealousy anymore. You're going to feel more motivated and more ambitious. You're going to want to learn. Do you get where I'm coming from? So that's going to automatically transfer from jealousy to all of a sudden being motivated. It takes a while to get there. Everybody in their life has been jealous. Everyone. You know what I mean? No one's excluded. You know? But it takes a while to be happy for other people. It takes practice, and the way how you're going to be able to start that is by checking yourself every time you feel some type of way. Check yourself. So I want y'all to hold on to this. Sometimes the person that we are jealous of, that we envy, and that we hate on is the exact person that God sent us to help us, to bring us to the next level. So that's why I always say to you guys, check yourself and ask yourself, why do I feel this way? And if this person has done nothing to me and I have no reason to feel this way, and they have done nothing personally to me, this is something I have to work on individually. This is something I really have to work on. I gotta pray. I gotta pray to God about it. Listen, in this world, there's a lot of people who are not genuine. A lot of people who are not genuine. So when you find someone who is genuine and someone that actually cares, you gotta hold on to that person tight, period. Okay, because there's not a lot of people like that. That's why everybody has a small circle. I have a very small circle, and most people who are successful have a very small circle. You know, so when you find someone who is positive, who is uplifting you, hold on to that person. Okay, somebody said in the comment section in my last video, if you keep, you know, distancing yourself from those who, you know, are negative and those who hurt you and those who block you, basically you'll end up alone with no one. But you have to understand also that most of the people who are successful, they are basically alone. They have a very small circle. Most people who are actually like uplifting their energies and who are working on themselves, most of the times they are alone. Jesus never had a bunch of people around him either. He had a small circle, right? So you don't need a lot of friends anyway. So if you're around someone that is negative, then you have to keep your distance from them. If you have to be around them for some type of reason, like family and stuff like that, and you have no choice but to be around them, you can still be around them and have boundaries. You know what I mean? And just be around them when you have to be around them. Don't be around them just for the sake of it, because then you're gonna trigger yourself even more, right? But yes, I have friends, and the thing about the friends that I have is we're on the same vibration, we're on the same level. And it took me a while to find friends like this. It took me years to find friends like this. You know what I mean? I don't have a lot of friends, you know, but I have like a small circle of really close friends. And like I said, we're on the same vibration. We don't see each other all the time. We have boundaries. If she needs space and I need space, we take our space and then we meet up when we have to meet up, but we don't even complain about that because we understand. We know, okay, she's busy, I'm busy, you know what I mean? We don't complain about that stuff, right? And then when we meet up, I miss you, I love you and stuff, and it's actually genuine, right? But because I've waited years and I found someone who is so genuine, I've held on to her and I've let her know. I let her know how genuine she is. She lets me know how genuine I am. I give her her flowers because it's due. You know, when someone is deserving of flowers, give them their flowers while they're here and give them the credit when it's due in the moment. Don't wait until you mess up. Don't wait until you lose this person to give them the credit. No, don't wait till this person is gone. Give them their flowers while they're still here. That's how you show support, and that's how you attract support back into your life. That person will see you as genuine, okay? And the thing too is, most of the times when someone is low-key hating on someone, it's like they have a competitive mind, right? And nothing's wrong with being competitive, but instead of looking at someone and hating on them and being competitive, look at it as motivation, right? Because the same person you're going to try to compete with could be the same person that's going to help you. So you should actually look at this person and grow and learn from this person. But the people that actually have this competitive mindset and they look at someone and then they hate on that person, they block their own blessings. A competitive mindset can be a blockage to your own blessings. So guys, that's it. That's all I want to talk to you guys about on this Encouragement Friday. I may not post Encouraging Friday videos every Friday. It could be every other Friday, but I'll definitely be posting Motivational Mondays every Monday, okay? I love you guys so much. I will see you soon. Bye.